It's week 2 of the 2024 season, where we'll see 2 of the NFL's oldest and most storied franchises. It's the Giants and the Commanders, and it's coming up next.
Just a little ways east from the nation's political arena. We're in a much different type of arena here, Commanders Field in Landover, Maryland. Welcome to week 2, everybody. Kate Scott and Brock Heward here with you. Really happy you could join us in a game that's already an early must-win for both of these teams, Brock. They were each losers back in week 1.
It's only 2 weeks, Kate, of a 17-game season, and people I know out there are going, come on, a must-win right now. But the percentage of teams all-time who make the playoffs after an 0-2 start, it's right around 10%, so you are spot on once again. Not impossible to do, but your season outlook's a whole lot better if you're the team who wins this one.
Neither team got the start to the season that they wanted. Let's see who can right the ship as week 2 gets underway. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. And leading them out, it's the reigning Heisman Trophy winner, the number 2 pick in the NFL draft out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And he stopped after a nice gain up past the 25. Drive in dire straits, it's 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, Daniels. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. On 1st down, here's Daniels. Got a man, McCaffrey has it. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They have themselves another 1st and 10. To throw, Daniels. This ball's cut by McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
On target to his man Zacchaeus. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Commanders will have a 1st.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Play fake here, Daniels. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's keeping it. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st. From the red zone now. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders finish up an excellent opening series. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone while getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
That one splits the uprights, and they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. Brings in the kick at the 9. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So out come the Giants. Their first drive of the game coming up. Leading them out in his 6th NFL season since being picked 6th overall, Daniel Jones.
And Kate, you don't have to look beyond his performance last week as really a root cause of their loss. I'm not saying the only cause. Others certainly had a hand in it too. But you aren't winning a lot of games in this league or any league if you turn it over 3 times without a touchdown to counteract them. A lot of room for him to improve this week.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Draw play. This is Singletary. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice that doesn't end up getting an offensive first down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
You know, Kate, my years in Indianapolis with Peyton, he loved to know the tendencies of a defense. In 3rd and short, more often than not, all across the league, you get man-to-man coverage. It really is a good time to throw. Unfortunately, couldn't execute that pass in a 4th down instead.
No return on that punt. And the Commanders' drive is going to start from deep on their own side of the field. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Robinson on the inside give. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
A 2-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 11-yard line.
Staying with Robinson. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down. The 6-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 11.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 11.
Daniels now. And this one is dropped and incomplete. He had the pick in his hands, couldn't hang on. It's going to be 4th down.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And it'll be Giants football. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. They go play fake with Jones. Flushed out of the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, God bless the Ted Washingtons, Casey Hamptons, Vince Wilforks, all them run stuffers back in the day. But the D-tackles of today, you not only have to stuff the run, you have to eat up the pass too, and that D-tackle just got it done.
And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory. He gets them half of what they needed, so after a 7-yard gain, it's 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. He's throwing deep to the left side. That's going to fall incomplete. Either way, he was breaking it up. Couldn't hang on to the pick, so Hits the ground, brings up 4th down. Here's Jamie Gillen on again for the punt. Jamison Crowder back deep for the Commanders. And he can't hurt you with the return if you just kick it out of bounds, right? This one flies out right around the 15-yard line. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. Daniels on 1st down. That's McLaurin on the quick slant. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. He gets 6 on that play, and the Commanders will have a 1st. New set of downs for him at the 38. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. Now Daniels to throw. This is hauled in by McLaurin. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's enough for a 1st down. Nice find by the rookie quarterback from LSU. Daniels from the pistol. He gets this one to McLaurin. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to Landover right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They've got a 1st to begin the frame. Another carry for Robinson. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. 70 yards there, and that brings up 2nd down. Daniels. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. He was looking for Terry McLaurin, and they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Now on comes Austin Seibert for the field goal. From the right hash, 52 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden Ratings Hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN1, and make your case for who should get a boost. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it second down. They give up the gut to Singletary. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on third down. Looking from the gun. Here's Jones. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. So no return on that punt. And the Commanders will go on offense. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Eckler. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Daniels back to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. That's caught for the first. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They'll get 18 yards there. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Here's a counter give to Robinson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
And he's able to get this down to the 13. Give him 24 on that play. And the Commanders will have a first. Working inside the red zone. The throw is caught. And he drives this down to the 8 before going out. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Here's Daniels. This throw is caught. And this one does not go far.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
He's got it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Motioning one of the tight ends. Here's Robinson. And he's brought down for a loss.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, about for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
Once more, it's Robinson. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders make it a 16-point ball game. That was a great response, Brock. After they got driven backwards on first down, they go right back to the ground and score just one play later.
Yeah, and I think if you and I were in the huddle down there after that first down loss, I think we would have felt a whole bunch of pride. Give me another shot, and boy, did they deliver.
Seibert now to add the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. Now here comes the New York offense. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback in his offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
All right, here we go. Second down. Throwing with a blitz on the way.
That defense, it'll give up that completion every time. They don't just like it, they love it. Because it creates a fun little race between everybody coming downhill to go make that tackle. In this case, run him right out of bounds.
Puts a little too much into this one. That's too high. Brings up fourth down.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
Punter takes the field on fourth down, and he sends this one flying. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. The Commanders and Brian Robinson Jr. running back on now. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing now, Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Out of the gun, Daniels. This ball's cut by McCaffrey. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. On first down, here's Daniels. Down he goes. The Giants got to him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. On target to his man, Zacchaeus. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Got his target, Zacchaeus. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
A gain of 6 yards.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do them through the offseason, you do them through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force 4th downs just as they did.
And it sails out of bounds. That's a good kick. Got all the way down to what looks like the 10-yard line before leaving the field. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Jones. Escapes the pocket. He'll try and run this. The Giants using their first timeout. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Jones on 1st down. Finds his target, Robinson. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down. Here's 2nd and 5. This finds Singletary. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Again, Jones to the air. Like a good target, Brock. Neighbors is there. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. To throw, here's Jones. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll start over in Texas at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Derek Carr, couple of touchdown passes as his guys win their 2nd straight to start the year. From there, we head north to Minnesota. Check on the Vikings at home at US Bank Stadium. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting San Francisco 49ers. Sam Darnold, couple of touchdown passes as his guys win their 2nd straight to start the year. What a treat to watch the rookie in that 1st half. The number 2 overall pick, Jaden Daniels. He's got a touchdown through the air as his guys have raced out to a gigantic early lead.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. Has this at the 6. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. So to begin the 3rd quarter, the New York offense returning to the field. In that 1st half, they just couldn't keep up the pace, but they're going to be the ones setting the pace here to begin this 3rd quarter. They'll start the drive with Singletary. And he gains ground to the 33 before being stopped. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. Now stick with Singletary. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2. Play fake, Jones. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
New set of downs for him from the 46. On 1st down, this is Singletary. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Jones now to throw. The ball is loose. And the Commanders pick this one up.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a 1st down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
The Commanders and this running back headed back out for a new series. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. From the gun, it's Daniels. Rifles it, and it's caught. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. A 4-yard pickup, and they're just inches shy as we reach 3rd down. On the give, here's Eckler. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Headed out right. Now he takes it. It's out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
From the red zone now. And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10.
To throw, Daniels. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Again, Daniels to the air. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. It sails right through a beautifully placed football.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
His return makes it up to the 25. The Giants offense all set to get started. They haven't come up with an answer quite yet on the scoreboard, and they take over down 20-0. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Singletary. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
2nd down run by Singletary. Through the 2nd level at the 40. And he's all the way up to the 41. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required, along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards.
Still 1st down.
So they'll only need 5 now after that neutral zone infraction penalty. Working from the gun, here's Jones. He's on the move. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
Offense to the line for second down. Another try following the sack. Able to get it to Singletary. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Just got a hand up on that to break it up. So that brings up 4th and long.
I mean, you could see it right there. The trajectory of the ball changed as it was in flight. You know, on shorter throws, receivers, they can focus, they can adjust quickly. But on a long-distance throw like that, a tip, well, it really alters the course of the ball and makes it so tough to make an adjustment in time.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Nice kick there. It's a punt of 53 yards. And it's going to be their football coming up. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Robinson. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 27. This one taken in by Zacchaeus. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. Throw right side, and that one's hauled in. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They'll come up 1st and 10. Here's Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Robinson on the inside give. And he's held up short of midfield after a small gain. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Now Daniels to throw. This is hauled in by McLaurin. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders piling onto the scoreboard yet again. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Throwing here, Jones. Got a man, Robinson has it. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. 2nd and 3 now. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. He's got it, room to run. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Doesn't make the connection.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
2nd and 10 now. Jones connects with Slayton. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Giants will have a first down. From the shotgun, it's Jones. Forced out to it. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. The Giants have it to start the 4th in a game that seems pretty far out of reach. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Trying again, following the sack. Finds his target, Robinson. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. And for the Commanders, a 5th defensive back out there. They're going nickel on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. He's going to wish he hung on to that pick there, but it's still going to bring up 4th down.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Emmanuel Forbes makes the play. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's Robinson. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Staying with Robinson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7. Handoff now to Eckler. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. He comes through with 6. It's going to be 4th and 1.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And as much as we thought we'd be watching highlights here, talking about this passing game, Brock, it's been the guys on the other side of the ball who've come in and stolen that spotlight.
Yeah, and in an offensive-driven league, and one that's sometimes even legislated that way, it's nice and refreshing to see a defense put together an effort like this.
Amen.
Be the ones everybody's talking about for how well they've played on their side of the ball.
He finds Slayton. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. From the 36. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now they have 3rd and short. Now Jones. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Again, Jones to the air. Looking right, and he brings it in. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They're now set for 1st and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. Buys time, rolling right. He's on the move. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 38. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Jones now to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. To throw, here's Jones. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Mike Sandler still makes the play. And the Commanders are gonna have it. And he's gonna hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's gotta be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Eckler. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. A give left side. Here's Robinson. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Call it a gain of 6, and they need only 2 now on 3rd down. Another carry for Robinson. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Calm, cool, collected from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused on executing the play in front of them.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. To throw, Daniels. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and a defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
And he's able to take this one down to the 25. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
That's the kind of run that shows he's trying to take some stress off the passing game to provide big plays. What a great help to that side of an offense when the ground game can deliver chunk plays too.
And they'll stop him after a short pickup to the 24. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Now Daniels off the play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Terry McLaurin. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Running left is Robinson. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Giants and Daniel Jones making their return to the field now. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Flush down out to his left. He can run it. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 37. Gets this to Slayton. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in D.C. Giants trying to do some window dressing. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up 2nd down. Pistol now for Jones. Escapes the pocket.
You know, that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that 1st down.
3rd down, Jones to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Looking for Malik Neighbors that time. And 4th and 4 coming up. Here's Jones to throw. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on downs. And he can't do it himself, Brock. He's stuck behind the line for a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
The Commanders and Terry McLaurin ready for another look on offense. They're looking to just hang on to the ball through the finish. Defense has all of its timeouts, but with this game out of reach, a good chance they just let it run. They'll run the draw with Robinson. And he's going to run this down to the 36-yard line. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's a counter give to Robinson. And they take him down right along the 30. That one ends up a gain of 6. And the Commanders will have a first.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still 1st down.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. And they'll take a knee.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So next to the nation's capital, it's a home win for the Commanders. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So for Brock Ewart, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time.